A lot's been made about the women's revolution, the evolution, and the barriers that are being broken. To me, it's been fascinating outside of the ring. When you hear about the deals that Charlotte signed and Becky signed and Mercedes Monet, or Becky with the rumors and the contract and how big it's going to be, Naomi Mercedes kind of being like, "Hey, I don't like this. This isn't for me, so I'm going to leave." And Naomi specifically leave, prove herself, do it on her own, and return back, get the respect, get the love from the fans too. It's been a really cool thing to see. Outside of course, the main events and all these different things too in the ring. For
Yeah.
you, how have you took to see all this and just everything that's happening?
I mean, gosh, it's we finally got that movement that we wanted, right? We saw the needle move, so to speak, on like where we wanted women to go. And I can tell you in like 2003, maybe, when we were like, oh, okay, like it was, what it was like, it was a real I think it was autograph signings. It would be always guys, especially from my fitness days to the WWE days. Then I started seeing more females, and then I started seeing more little girls. And I saw, like, you could literally see a difference in the fan base. You could see the rise in demographic of the females attending shows. It was a real thing, a tangible thing, that we started to be like, oh man, we are making a bit of a difference. And that's when I made a difference, or when I said to myself, I want to change the preconceived notion of what a female can do in this business. And I decided this because because I saw it happening and I thought we can. And so, knowing that was the mission, so to speak, and then, leaving the business, having all this great stuff happen, and then coming back and seeing that we did make a difference, that like it has continued. And yeah, there were some times where maybe progress slowed a little and things like that. But yeah, I think it's great. We worked so hard. It's crazy it's taken so long. But there's still work to be done, and places to go still. Like, we're definitely not equals to the men. In a number of ways. And so, I mean, I think the work is still there, but I mean, it's fine. We are constantly proving ourselves. And that's what kind of like, I think women in society have had to do. And so we're okay with that. We're okay with putting in the work, and at the end of the day going, yeah, see, we earned that, And so, yeah, it's a really great place. I'm very happy to see, where the women are at now. And of course, lucky and blessed to be able to go back, like I've said earlier, but to go back and just dip my toes into the waters of the current landscape, where I get a little bit of that as well, and I get to see the stories and see it live, and be a part of that, and it's really great.
No, it's fantastic, and thank you for that answer. And we'll close out with this. In Toronto at Money in the Bank, you had a moment with Tiffany Stratton afterwards at the press conference when she was up there on stage answering questions from the media. They asked her if she wanted to face you. She said she's down for whatever. So now I'm going to ask you, how would you feel about facing Tiffany? Interested at all? A little bit?
I like the little peak dancer. Interested?
1%? 2%?
Hey, listen, I told you, I check some boxes. When it's time for comeback, it's not about nothing. It's about something, right? It's about a few things. Will the fans be interested? Is this a challenge for me as a performer? Like going back as a heel was a challenge for me as a performer, and something different for the fans. Working with Zoe, check the box of like influencing a different generation or impacting someone else along the way, that kind of thing. And so yeah, I mean, as I'm saying these out loud, is it checking those boxes? There's a few boxes being checked, and again, like I said, if I can go back, not 100%, I will, and I consider it. But I don't know. She keeps running her mouth. I mean, maybe you got to put some people in their place. What can I say, right?
I guess we'll have to see. In wrestling, the story never ends, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe what Cody said. The story's not over, all right? It's not done. But this Sunday on A&E, 5 p.m. Pacific here in Las Vegas, A&E's WWE Legends The Focus, this Hall of Famer who gave us a lot of time, and we appreciate it, Trish Stratus. I hope my hometown of Cleveland treats you well at WrestleCon, and hopefully I get to meet you there, love. Thank you for the time.
Oh, that's amazing. Please do come and say hi. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adrian.